Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath, and it's been quite a week for all of us. So I was searching for something that would truly dig deep, and I hope it touches you the way it touched me. This is by a wonderful author, Leo Buscaglia, Loving Each Other. A lot of wisdom here. Individuals are incensed when it is suggested that they could, under certain circumstances, be a part of any behavior harmful toward their fellow human beings. Yet innocently, they do so every day. They ignore anti-pollution laws, refuse to accept responsibility for inferior education, world hunger, the loneliness of their neighbors, and the ill treatment of children and the elderly. They are only too ready to condemn politicians, the activists, or anyone else, rather than accept their own thoughtlessness. They're too caught up in the self to evaluate their own prejudicial, hurtful, negative attitudes. If we are perceptive, we will find that either by choice or unconsciously, we have, I lost my spot here, each of us engage almost daily in some wrongdoing. But this does not mean that we are evil or that we lose our worth as loving human beings. One act is not sufficient reason to devalue a person. There are good people who see their political, social, or religious beliefs as right and sound, and who, therefore, feel free to engage in self-righteous wars that kill thousands of individuals who are innocent. They rationalize this by seeing these individuals as enemies who threaten their security or beliefs. The My Lai massacre is a case in point, and it's too simplistic to condemn all those who participated in this disgrace as evil or worthless human beings. It's more difficult to try to evaluate the circumstances that could result in causing good people to behave in evil ways. We will all only understand and forgive when we perceive these individuals with compassion as feeling and vulnerable beings like ourselves, capable of weakness, confused idealism, fear, panic, cowardice, frailty. Sympathetic understanding, heart and mind felt in identification with others are the necessary first steps in piercing the otherwise impenetrable walls of unforgiving attitudes. This knowledge is repeated naturally over and over again in healthy, loving relationships. Parents often spend their lives overlooking their children's thoughtlessness. Children overlook their parents' possessiveness. Lovers squint at each other's faults and frailties. We do these things because we love these individuals, and we know that we are not perfect either. Because we see our long-range relationships as greater and more valuable than the momentary discomfort which an isolated negative act or attitude may inflict upon us. We continue to love those who hurt us from time to time because we know that they are worthwhile human beings, capable of good as well as evil. We view them as human and are open to possibility of change. In seeing them as such, our love is understanding and conducive to growth. Love is the single greatest source of forgiveness. In love, we are able to view the wrongdoer as a worthy person. In love, we put the wrong in perspective, and we view the act apart from the person. We do not overreact. We strive through empathetic behavior to erase the boundaries between the wrongdoer and the wronged, even when we do not understand the behavior. Through this process, we come together, we renew our faith, and we better understand and strengthen our present and move forward in trust again.
Thank you.
Thank you.